Hey guys. No, I definitely didn't get enough sleep yet. I've slept like... What's the time now? I woke up at 11. I went to sleep at 7 again. So I slept like 2 hours. And then I slept 5 hours. Alright, so for those who are unaware, my lineup was Dankness, Lee, Ari Cannon. Default strategy was just ban Ari Cannon and play against everything else. Some people might be surprised when I didn't ban Ari Cannon. When I was playing against certain versions of Ari Cannon, when I was looking at the decks, I played against matchup so much that I can spot the weakness in the deck. So if I see that the version is a bad version, I was trying to abuse the hell out of it, which was working out. So like the default strategy was ban Ari Cannon if the versions were good. If the versions were bad, I was banning something else. Here we have the Plunder, Zeraf Zillion and FTR. So we see there is one FTR, like I'm pretty sure that opponent here is banning my Ari Cannon, because the only good matchup against Ari Cannon is Zeraf Zillion, and Zeraf Zillion is good into all my... It's good into all my decks, so we are expecting that he should know that I ban it, and he should ban Ari Cannon. And yeah, we have to ban Zeraf Zillion. There is no point banning FTR, and there is no point banning GP Sedge. We have good matchups into those other better AQ versions without Sign-On, especially Shurima and without Sign-On. But usually without the Sign-On, there are the Shurima versions. The Go Hard versions usually have always a Sign-On. At least 2 of. Yeah, so that's the strat here. Yeah, so Ari Cannon ban is expected. Yep. So here we have to flip a coin pretty much. We're getting this matchup. We have a good hand here. If I was attacking first, I would have kept the Sonic Wave, but considering that I'm going second, I kept Twin Discipline, so I can protect my White Flame from open attack into the Harpoon. Like the Twin Discipline is on the edge of being incorrect keep, because there is a lot of cards we could keep to get later to get the protection from Harpoon. But White Flame is the win con in this match, definitely. So here we decide, like, we have too good of a play for the next round because we can just get back the HP, so obviously we're gonna go for the Summoning Eye over the White Flame. Getting the 4 HP is so good. Yeah, there is no reason to open attack here. Yeah, like opponent can't really block White Flame, so we want to squeeze the damage. Like here, if opponent knew that I have Twin Discipline, it's correct to block. But the opponent assumed that I'll be having Pale, which would be not so good block against Pale. So it was a bluff to attack with White Flame. Like usually it's correct here to force a card if it's a Pale. If it's a Twin, if it's not a Pale, it's worth to force the card. Yeah, so we're gonna go for the getting HP back for the next round. Yeah, we can't play here anything else because we need board space for Dragon Links. Yeah, the problem with Lee here, like, I would probably develop Lee if I had Sonic Wave in my hand. Without Sonic Wave, Lee wasn't doing much on this board. Yeah, like this was a GP, so he lost a GP here. And we are denying him a proc on the plunder, which like is kinda important because like he's getting a free keg. He gets an open attack then, and like it would be a rough spot for us. And like with this hand, we're looking to close. Like, and the problem is the Sejuani proc would be quite annoying. So here there are various plays you can do, but I probably end up doing the best one, which is just you have to wheel the Sedge and kill the GP. Like opponent has 4 cards in the hand. We could go for the just value play. We know he had no warning shot in hand, so we know that he'll have hard time to, and he didn't have the make it rain. So he'll have hard time protecting Sedge unless he top decks one of those. Yeah, without second twin here or something to protect the dragon, I wouldn't have went with twin. Yeah, that's the fact that he got from me a card is kinda concerning. But we top deck like remember when I said that I would play Lee over open attacking if I had Sonic Wave? Yeah, this is the case where we don't open attack. Like we know that the opponent had no warning shot or no make it rain unless he top deck one. But also there was no point. So here I actually forgot / didn't know that they changed the Lee to kick at 0 damage. So that was one of the misplays coming out of the just not playing Lee on the since they made the change. That if he kicks with the 0 attack, the card's still recalled. So I lost 2 HP here, potentially. Yep. Lost 2 HP, he kept the 2-2, overall not good. Yeah, you can't play Zoe because you lose a 3-2, no point losing 3-2. Yeah, so we just preserve here HP. And at this point we are hoping to draw the Gift of Beyond. Gift of Beyond to top deck is lethal unless he has a card. So we don't play Zoe because we can get like Pale Cascade, which would be way better if you keep Zoe here. There was one more card that is better if you keep Zoe there, but I don't remember what was, so I think in there. Yeah, you have to keep this in case you top deck Pale, and also it's for triggering Lee next round. So here at this point, I'm worried about second Sejuani, the way it happened, the game went so far. But like, I can't really play around it if I want to win. Like I'm doing the go for the win. Like you can't, like you could argue to use here the Sonic Wave, but the problem is if I top the Zenith Blade, I don't have lethal. If I waste Sonic Wave, yeah. So the only way I had lethal if I get the Gifts of Beyond, otherwise. Yeah. So I know at this point that every card opponent draws from the deck, he doesn't run 3 sisters, so every card he got from the Zap prevents me from having lethal. So it's kinda rough because we don't run Nopify. Like, I was looking for the deny, maybe. Like, yeah, we can't win here, basically. It's over. Parley? No, he doesn't run Parley. Please put prevent lethal. Yeah, but Free Sisters stop his lethal as well. Run hash in my list? No. Yeah, I shouldn't be kicking the 2-2, that's also a small misstep. Like, it doesn't really matter because we are losing every time. We should have kicked the dragon here. Or such. So if I went maybe with a different line, where I go for the... keep the wheel for later, and I set up little with wheel, maybe it would have been better, but again... I don't know if the... lies we taken... okay, let's talk about mulligan here. Would have changed the outcome because of how opponent drew well. So in this matchup, we're gonna keep Lee. Like, you want to have like two Lees in this matchup, because like by having more Lees, you don't have to waste the deny to protect first Lee. It's nice to have multiple champions here. Deep Net is a nice keep to cycle to get to the spells deeper, get Zenith Blade, get deny. So I think we keep here Lee and Deep Net. Pale would be a keep if we had Zoe in hand or White Flame. There is no point playing here the 1-3. Like, I'd rather cycle my deck here than play the 2-drop. Because if we play I, we are losing the... like, what else we do doing this round? We didn't have anything else. Yeah, giving us like a way to use our mana and progress Lee is pretty good. I'm very happy about this round. The issue might be hand space, but we have 2 cheap cards to dump. Which is nice. Yeah, at this point I'm just cycling. Forcing opponent to do some weird plays. And we are just making... this twin use might be a misplay. Because twin is very valuable this matchup. It's a pretty good swing here. Yeah, we have nothing to do here. Like, playing anything would be incorrect. Opponent shouldn't be playing Trendamir here. It allowed me to develop a Lee for free. Yeah, so we have nothing to do here. Just set up open attack with the Lee. Yeah, so possibly we have a lethal here, but I don't think we'll be going for YOLO lethal. Yeah, so I wouldn't mind getting a soft like pass back here. Yeah, and I think I'm end up taking the pass. Because like I can't really level up Lee without committing too many resources. And the fact that the opponent passes here is very beneficial for me. Yeah, so here the problem is I can't really block with Lee because it's awkward, wasting any of those cards. So I think just the best play is to just block with one of the eyes and go from there. It's pretty close here to pass and play second Lee. If I had Zenith Blade in hand, I would have passed here and played second Lee. But yeah. Yeah, we can't get any more eyes from the deck, and just getting, like, we remember we have secondly, so picking up Infernum, we have no Zenith Blade in hand, so Infernum will do, like, in case we need a extra damage push later. Or if he has, like, double Vengeance. Yeah, so here we can pass now, and we can just develop secondly instead. So next round, I'm counting how much mana do I need potentially to win the game. And this varies on playing Eye or not here. Yeah, we don't commit lethal here, I think. We want to push as much damage as we can. So Entomb is really good for me, because I keep Overwhelm for our next swing. So all we have to do is just wait for our next attack. So I'm very happy to see Entomb here. Alright, we develop enough blockers. Bonk. Alright, we'll be looking probably for the palm here with the deep med. Entomb seems like a misplay here. I really like Entomb there. Because he might be baiting deny, and if you go for Entomb, I have information that he has freeze in hand. Like, at this point, I know that he has a freeze for sure. Like, because you can't go for that play without freeze. So I know, like, half of his hand at this point. So what I'll do here, I'll try to bait him to go for lethal. Like, I was really hoping that he'll go for the... yeah. At this point I'm like, he might have double freeze and the 8 cost cards. That was definitely interesting play by opponent. Yeah, you never deny here, you have to keep deny for lethal next round. Especially that I really needed that pale, because right now my Lee is what, at 6 damage, right? And it might be important for pushing the lethal next round. Like, without committing to indiscipline. So I was looking to play Sonic Wave here into the Pale, into the other one. But this line we have to pre-commit to indiscipline. Don't you lose to Freeze plus Ravine here? No, because I know opponent hand. If he has freeze, he can't have Ravine because of the Trundle. And if he has Ravine, not a freeze, he's dead. Yeah, that's a pretty good opener. We are looking to for the Darkness ramp cards in this match. Ruination is definitely good in case the game go for the FTR. The problem is we low roll the attack token. Like, if we had attack token on 2, the game would be way easier. Yeah, so I'm looking for the Pepper Bear Shake. Low rolled. No purple berry shake. It was pretty close between the dart and the flame spitter. Okay, so here it's kind of interesting round because like nothing, like you want to develop Veigar on the round when opponent plays his development. You don't want to give opponent free round to play removal. So he develops Trundle, then we can develop our Veigar. So here I could just like this is alternative play. We can either pass. If I didn't have Ruination in my hand, I would have passed here, by the way. Here I want to use Valfeast to be more mana efficient. You could go for the group shot as well, but you never dart here. Dart is your most valuable card. Out of those three, out of group shot and Valfeast, because it can go face as well. So we are slowly ramping. So here I think opponent should just pass back. Like the fact that was very unlucky round because like if you think about that round, that's really hard round because like I ended up passing because opponent played very fast crystal. Like if you don't pass here, you only crystal if you have FTR next round. And I'm like, if I play anything, I have to Ruination my own threats next round. I want to Ruination my my units here. I'm like, no, I don't think so. So like, I'm like, yeah, opponent must have FTR here because otherwise it's just not so good of a play. Maybe Ledros, but FTR is more likely. Yes, I was ready to just Ruination. So here it was a little bluff because I know opponent is not too good based on how the game went so far. So like any sort of bluffing will be always inefficient. Yeah, so here we have a really good play. So now I'm counting how much when I can kill him at this point, because we have very clean run this round, and I'm thinking what I'm doing after the clearing the board. Like we have a clean Veigar development as well, and now like we have to play YOLO. Like I've decided to play YOLO because if he has FTR, do you play Ledros over FTR here? Probably not. So I'm like, okay, opponent doesn't have FTR, so if he top decks it, yeah, unlucky. I'll have to Ruination my own board, I guess. The problem this game is we don't have Robe Maker, which would make our hand way better. Like imagine if we had ramp on the Robe Maker, that would be really good. Can he see? Yeah, he could see that I hovered the revealed card. Yeah, but there is a chance you play top deck FTR now. That's you. Not like. Okay. This is pretty close round. I ended up what doing? Yeah, so I ended up wanting to have a Senna in play because of the Atro. Like opponent is the one. Like I've noticed that opponent is type of player that would go for YOLO Atro, even though I have full hand. And I'm like, yeah, let's not risk it. Like again, here we can't do. Like we could go for the spells, but again, why would I protect Senna that's on 1 HP? Like she just died to Whale. I don't need that card. And this is the point where I don't think you can, like, this Ledros was a losing play. Like, this is the spot where I just win the game. Because you played Ledros. Yeah, so here we want to level up our Veigar. And we want to threaten as much damage as we can, so we develop Ishtali. And this was a misplay. I should group shot over the dart. Dart should be going to the face. Can call it, but play without knowing his hand. I mean, it's almost certain that passing there instead of Ledros would be better. Yeah, here you have to, like, opponent greeded a lot. Like, you have to kill Veigar with Vengeance, by the way. But, like, this is a misplay as well. Like, that was clearly not correct. Yeah, I think he drew Ravine at this point, and he was trying to go for Ravine. That's why he went for this line.
Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video and let us know what you think about that one. Kurwa mać!